What is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here, bringing to you guys my live reaction of One Piece manga chapter 1050. Now, the chapter is out. We are back from break. We are here today to read what is hopefully the latest installments of the pinnacle of our literature. I say hopefully because I went back, reread the chapter again. I still have the same feelings I did, when I read it through TCB, or the Viz and all that. There's parts of the chapter that I really like, and some of it I don't. And the some of it that I don't is still with Kaido's flashback. I still think the timing of it all would have benefited for me more if it came after the fight. I don't like the way that was inserted, the execution, how it was handled. I get there's some people that are fine with it, but let's be honest, man. For a character of this magnitude, I did expect a little bit more, especially when you get Big Mom having, 3 chapters for her backstory to make sense of what makes her who she is. And I feel like I got the bare bones version of that for Kaido. And again, maybe it's me getting my expectations up too high, but for a character that's been hyped up for as long as we can remember, to get that, I just don't feel satisfied whatsoever. The fight itself, again, I've talked about the whole thing about the borders being destroyed and stuff, with Luffy's just punching through Kaido. Maybe the fight continues, who knows? But again, I feel like I would like to get a little bit more out of Kaido. I understand the whole thing with rocks is, maybe if we learn more about rocks, it'll add more to Kaido after the fact. I just don't know if I'll be as invested in wanting to know more of that when I could have got it now, even if it's been shadowed out or, we only got the little parts here and there. I feel like, I don't know, man. I could have got more out of it, but it is what it is. It's disappointing. If that's how it's going to be left off, and then Shanks is still top 1 Yonko. It is what it is. But anyways, let's get into the chapter. Let's see if Luffy has gotten the world title. Because it's chilling in there for now. It's in the cupboard. I will pull it out if it says Victor Monkey D. Luffy. Here we go. Alright. Chapter 1050. The title of the chapter is Honor. And hold on a sec. Wait a minute. Because we already knew that they were going to appear eventually in this cover story and stuff. We see Reiju and everything. Ichiji, don't give a damn, grabbing, is it Anya, whatever her name is? The one that was asking, Big Mom for, the knife. She can cut down one of her brothers because of the doll that got ruined. Grab that kid by the throat. I'm pretty sure, that's not, look, man, if Ichiji was a father, that's not how you raise them. But if it's not your own, man, it is what it is. But this man comes in with the big boot. I don't know who with the top hat and stuff is, but he got bopped, the one that was taking care of Yongji and them before. But he gets bopped. Reiju, of course, breaking through from the back and everything, looking stunning as she should. And then you see her there, Yongji just kind of like, oh, damn, my Aniki and Aniwe are here. So good on them for arriving now. But now it's a matter of what's going to happen here. Are they going to rendezvous somewhere else after, for a later event or such? We'll have to see. But yeah, so Vince Books are here. Shout out to them. Ichiji and Reiju have arrived. Can't even English right now. Ichiji and Reiju arrived. German 66 Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 12. Alright, so there we go. So, being up on Big Mom's family. Now, let's hope we get ourselves a good chapter, man. Alright. So, Kaido, it looks like... Wait, hold on. So, he is going through the hole. Okay. Sinking ever deeper, and he's basically going back into his normal form. The whole Kaido. Okay, wait. So we're seeing 2 different. So I thought they went down the same one, but no. Kaido went through his own little hole, just from the impact of the hit by Luffy. Whereas the one that Law and Kid did with Big Mom, it's in a different sector, not too far off, but they're almost in the same area, I guess. Okay, so, and I guess that, the waterfall, more little loops and everything. He's going down. There's my girl right there, bro. So the sky's above Wano. Luffy. And that has to be Luffy falling down now, because we know Kaido's already going down to the bottom. Skull Dome, Onigashima. The declared victor. It's time. Let's go get the... No. We're going to get the world title. Where's the world title? There it is. Oh, look, man. There might be some mickery here and there of how, outside of the wrestling match itself, I may not be happy with, but the booking of the finish and stuff, we take it. The declared victor on the rooftop battle has been revised. Now, they changed it. referee Earl Hebner came in and said, "No, we got to restart the match." There was some mickery. There was something in there. It wasn't fair. The real Luffy showed up. We got the match restarted, and then the true champion's been crowned. And like Yamato coming in right there, making the save for hopefully will be your future captain, because I need it, man. Look, Oda, regarding all the lows and stuff we had in Wano, you give me Yamato on the crew, I will overlook all the sins. I'm not even joking. I'll overlook it. I did a lot of that for Whole Cake Island for certain stuff. I'll do it again. I don't, especially if something I would win with. So I know many people will not be happy with it, but I really don't care what you want, as long as I get what I need, man. Look at this. Oh, man, I need that. Like, nah, that's getting edited. That's a profile pic right there, man. Look at the smile. Look at my girl. She's happy. And Luffy, of course, he's completely done after that. I highly doubt he gets back up anytime soon for like a few days to maybe a week at best. But then there's got to be more to the whole thing with Gear 5. What else does it take out besides like life span or whatever? Ha ha ha. And you see Momonosuke there all down and stuff, which he tried his best with regards to the clouds and everything, but up and away. And you see the rest of the lanterns and stuff are going up. I think that shot's going to look really beautiful on the anime compared to how we saw it in the manga, but you guys really are something. I can't believe it. So, yeah, Kaido has been, in fact, defeated. I mean, again, the fight itself, like, you know, what kind of world do you want? And it's like a world where basically I can have the chance to be able to eat with my friends and all that, you know, like, if that is what Luffy's dream is, I know some people are alluding to the fact that it could be that, where he just wants to basically live in a peaceful world where he can be able to enjoy life with his friends. Can he do it? Like, it's like, it sounds like such a lofty dream. Like, he wants, I guess, like, you know, just a normal life, a peaceful life and stuff. Then it's not as crazy. Again, we're in chaotic times, so trying to make that happen will be quite the feat. But yeah. So Yamato going, of course, to pick up Luffy. Momonosuke down for the count and stuff. Alright. Meanwhile, in the capital. Who the hell is this over here in the middle? The festival. Oh, that's Tengu. Yeah, I'm thinking like he's pointing up because it's... Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. I'm like, what the hell is this pointed thing? Of course, it's Hitetsu and stuff. Okay. This festival has finally started to die down. And of course, it's Otoko. Up and away. Hey, Tengu-san. Okay, so we're gonna mini flashback here. I heard someone say that Daddy knew that they would kill him because he used to be a really big deal. But that he decided to let himself get caught. Why would he do that? Ebisu Town's friendly resident oddball shall now make his grand final journey. Yasuie Dono gave his life in order to give this country one last chance. I wonder if they actually tell the thing, though, that apparently he's not actually Otoko's daughter, based on the unfortunate existence of the Vivi cards, or unless we just completely scrap it out and just consider it as basically, you know, Shueisha trying to make extra money but false advertisement. I don't know. You take it as you will when it comes to their, I guess, their canosity or whatever it is. If he did not, the embers of hope we were trusted with would have been snuffed out in an instant. He sacrificed himself for the future. There's little parts of the past and stuff. Toko, don't tell me you ate that fruit. Pain. Well then, why don't I have a bite? Oh, so, I hate the Vivi cards. Oh, because knowing that information now and seeing this, it hurts, but then it also would have, I think it honestly would have had more of an impact if we didn't know that info. Because then it would have been like, wait, so he didn't have a smile within him if he did that. And it's like, oh, he ate the other part of it. Right? Because if it is true that he didn't have a smile, then I know it takes away a lot of like what happened to his death and everything. But at the same time, though, it's like he was able... It hurts more because it's like he was able to still smile for his daughter, even though his daughter was going through something. And we know like when she's crying and everything and the smile is because of the effects and stuff. He was playing on the smile to make sure like that things were okay. Blood related or not, man, that's a good dad still. He hoped that one day you would be able to live happily. So it was for me. That's right. Then, let me change my message. Okay, so we're seeing now, I guess, the message for the lantern stuff, I guess, for Otoko. How's this? For a samurai, There's no greater. And say boy Tengu is shedding the tear. Honor. Yeah. Okay, that's yo. I ain't gonna lie, don't matter if blood related or not, man. That actually kinda hits. God damn, Oda. This is what I've been needing. You can tell me you don't care for anything, but little things like this what Oda does, man, best. Oh, I like it. Because you see here, I want to see you, Daddy. Cross off the I want to see you part. And this says, thank you, Daddy. Oh, that's actually beautiful. And then, of course, she's laughing off, ha ha ha. And then, of course, Itetsu's smiling. Up and away. As they go and watch off the lanterns as they go up in the sky. Finally, some light coming back into Wano. And heading off to Onigashima now. This sure takes me... This is going to actually look insane in the anime. I know from when black and white, it doesn't look awesome. But trust me, if it's one thing I will say about Wano, when it comes to the anime, they have gone absolutely ballistic week in and week out. I know for the action scenes, I need them to go 120% when it comes to the slice of life, the relaxed period. Like right now, this stuff, I need them to go in. The same energy that you put into the fights, I want the same energy for all this. This sure takes me back. The Sky Lanterns from the Fire Festival. Now then. Everybody, listen up. There's no doubt about it now. Luffy drilled Kaido straight down into the ground. And Momonosuke-sama, using his gigantic dragon form to prevent Onigashima from crash landing. Ain't that right? You got it. Look at Yamato like, hey, you got it. I mean, they did try. They did try. So, take your W. That pink dragon was Momonosuke. Oh, wait. We have to see the real... I just remember we have to still see his real form now. Because of what Shinobu did. Oh, if you get the Onin look, man, that would be kind of wild still. But seriously, I had no idea he had a fruit power. It's been 20 years since this feud over Odin's regret began. And now it's finally over. We've won. Yeah! We beat the two Emperors of the Sea. I never expected us to survive. So now you're just seeing, like, everyone just celebrating the fact that Kaido is in the mud. Wano has now finally been liberated. Now this I actually like. If you honestly take away us getting the Kaido stuff in the midst of the fight and show it to me after, I'll be no issues with what happened last chapter. It's just the placement I felt was wrong. But then when you're seeing this stuff right here, I like it. Okay? They've finally been wanting this for, think about 20 years. You have been getting your ass beat. You've been in chains. You haven't had fun. Your smile has been fabricated for 20 years. Go and smile again. Not just because of the fact Tokashi's back, but smile again because of the fact that now you can actually live a normal life again. There's there Kawamatsu, Raizo, and you got Yoria there with Denjiro, Kid and Killer. Look at Live. Live Beppo. Misencho! And then Lodge is like, please stop. Please. And of course, that bum-ass rapper, DJ Fraud, that is Scratch Manapu. Strawhat took down Kaido. And no, I mean, bro, you see, they're my daughter. Of course, Marco on the side, you know, showing the respect because he wanted to make sure things were taken care of with them. So, yeah. And then, of course, you see after with, oh my god, the names right now, freaking Osan. Like, this is what happens when you're going for too long. But, like, yeah. But everyone else, everyone from Wano just being so happy of the fact that, again, we're all liberated now. Chopper. These two are in bad shape. Chopper. Zoro's not opening his eyes. Okay, so he's still fighting his demons. Sanji's up and about, no problem. But, again, I don't know, man. I really don't know. He might honestly be Usman Dembele. Let's be honest with you. Zoro, when healthy, is an absolute monster. But can he stay healthy going into a match? He's literally my Usman Dembele. It's very difficult to accept that fact, but I think I have to accept it as it is. When healthy, that man is clear of Mbappe in many cases. And if you don't believe me, go watch him play when he's healthy. But, yeah. Miyagi, there's too many casualties coming in. I'll lend you a hand. So how do I remember Miyagi? Nah, man. I'm actually, hold on. I'm actually annoyed. I'm really annoyed right now that I'm not remembering old man's name. Why is his name not coming up to mind, bro? Who, bro? Hyogoro. See, I'm telling you, bro, when you go on break for One Piece, you're going to forget something. If you're telling me you remember every detail that's going on, you might be a supercomputer disguised as a human. I'm telling you right now. But yeah, if you hear Goro and stuff over there, and then of course you see Miyagi. I don't know how I remember Miyagi first before Hyogoro. That's actually insane. Absolutely wild. Anyways, lend your hands, and then of course Tristan right there in the background and stuff. Sunisha. Oh, so Momo unconsciously still talking with Joy Boy's compatriot. Sunisha, can you hear me? I have given it a lot of thought. And I have decided not to open our borders just yet. There's got to be a very, very good... that, you know what? Keep reading. Very well. I shall follow your lead. I trust your judgment. I have the feeling the reason he's not going to do it, it's got to be because of Marine presence eventually later on, because again, they're going to get swatted. I feel like but is he aware that the CP0 agent left though? Because that's another thing too you have to realize, is that if that agent went off and is going to relay information back to Mary Joie, to the Gorosei, and to Im, I highly doubt Momo knows that. But for him to be saying this, it has to be for an actual legit reason, and we're going to find out what it is. But that is very interesting that they, instead of opening the borders now, which will allow that, the true sense of liberation, they're closing us still for the time being. So there's got to be a legit reason now why. Thank you, I'm sorry. Rumbling. If that's Kaido, I swear to God. I have the title here. It's right here. Kaido, stay down. Please tell me it's not you with the rumble, please. God help me know. What was that? An earthquake? Oh, thank God it's just bozos. Thank God it's just bozos. Oh, please. Had me worried to death that Kaido was about to arise like the Undertaker, man. You know how much pain I would be in right now? The dead man himself arose and said, "Nah, we are not done." And Luffy's out of... Oh, God. Alright, but it's just bozos. You trash are getting ahead of yourselves. We still have greater numbers than you. You shouldn't have let your guards down. Just give up. Okay, so you're about to get mollywopped by Chopper at this point. There's no way Kaido-san actually lost. We're the crew of an emperor after all. These guys. Want to scrap? I got tons of fuel left in the tank. Not so easy, Frankie-san. Hold it, Beast Part. Hey, Yamato just said, hold on. Ulsan might be out for the count. I'm still... when the Ulsan's gone, I'm the one running the yard. Remember your plays. Your lives were already spared once. Young Master Yamato, our general just stopped Onigashima from plummeting to the ground. Our general! Yo! She's gang. She's gang. She's part of the squad, alright? She knows. Our general just stopped Onigashima from plummeting to the ground. You're talking like you're on their side. If you keep fighting after being saved by the enemy that beat you, I'll personally grind you to dust myself. That's my girl. I'll talk to her right now. Whoa. Huh? Was that an earthquake? If it's not him, then what? If it's Big Mom, I'm gonna be livid. If it's Kaido, God. Help me now, God, please. No. No. Rumble. Was that an earthquake? What now? Oh, God. In a magma pool. Underground magma pool. And you just see Kaido and what is Big Mom. It has to be the two because they're in the same hole going down that same spot. If they survive from magma, Jesus Christ, oh my God. Udon prisoner, mine, Wano. An earthquake. Babanuki-san. There's unusual activity on the surface of the sea. They're not about to rise up. Huh? What the hell? What in the hell just happened? Udon just explode? There's lightning and smoke and fire and brimstone. Decisive battle in the skies of Wano. Victor, Straw Hat Luffy, is the world champ, but something tells me that they're about to invoke the rematch clause. I can't celebrate just yet. What? Is an underwater volcano erupting? That boy's knocked up. Please don't. It's going to be Money in the Bank all over again. And then, oh my God. An explosion that came from near Udon. No way was it Onigashima. Are Kaido and his minions up to something? Worry not. Everything is under control. It's Momonosuke getting up now. Good. Wait. No, I better be. No, wait, hold on. He got up. Hold on. He said, what is he doing here? This is our one day. That's Kaido. Oh, no, that's gotta be Momonosuke. Wait, what is going on? Hold on. Let me look at the scales again. Worry not, everything's under control. What's he doing here? Is I wanted to be free. So that is Kaido. Yeah, because you see like the horns. Hold on, let me before I continue reading, because I want to make sure my head's on straight still. No, because that's Momonosuke. Wait. Do not be alarmed. I am not Kaido. In fact, that interruption was the final send-off. So that is Momo, yeah. For the Supreme Commander of the Beast Pirates. What? Oh my God, that's how they're going to show off this form. If I see a silhouette, I'm walking. I'm speed running across the ocean to throw hands with this mangaka. You better not be playing with me, bro. Wait. There's more. Oh, not because I not. Oh, no, wait. No, but if Astra pulls up, fine and dandy. Oh, it's going to be annoying. Because I expected him at the very least to be gone because of the bomb, but now it's like, no, they just, you know what? They're built different. There's more. What? Komurasaki-sama. Is she a ghost? Yeah, because they had thought that she had died and stuff. There was a funeral and everything. Are we dreaming? That beauty can't be faked. Of course, I want to be knocked out from the beauty. Wait, Boss Kyoshiro, where's your painted pompadour? Well, this is going to be a long story. Oh, you ended the chapter on. Oh, you're going to catch these hands. Oh, I want to curse so badly, bro. I didn't know this shit would be there. This is going to be a long story. First, allow me to present the new Shogun of Wano. His design better be cold, even if he looks like an Odin regen. The winds of change. Oh, I thought we were going to get it here, man. That literally would have been like the perfect way to end the chapter. Oh my god. Fair enough. Fair enough. Nah, bro. See, I don't know how. In some ways, I sort of enjoyed this one a bit more than last chapter. That's just me. Honestly, God, I think the Kaido thing really was not needed in that part. Did they die though? That's my own thing right now. Did they die? They're literally in a magma pool, and things are going off. They're going crazy. The explosion like, bombards. So I'm assuming they just die in the magma pool and that's it. It's like unless you somehow survive that, then it's like God help you. If they're both gone like that, bro, then that's wild. And that's like the only way that they can actually properly die, I assume. Because again, a magma pool, like Akainu just doing that, it's just natural, it just lets it out and stuff. You're gonna die eventually in magma. So like, this is absolutely wild, bro. I'm assuming right now Kaido and Big Mom are dead. After that, they have to be dead. If they survive that, then that's crazy. Because that explosion has to tell you that they're dead. Honestly, I felt like, yeah, no, I'm not even joking. I think the flashback would have done a lot more for me if it was happy. Like, again, if it had to been in that style, whatever, I think it would have meant way more if it happened right here where then the explosion goes off, then Luffy's announced to the victor. Could have been done so much better in that capacity, and I have no issues with it. But again, I think execution-wise, last week was the worst time to possibly do it. Now would have been honestly perfect. But again, this chapter here, this was a good one. Like, the resolution, the liberation, we are happy again. Peace has finally been brought together. Momo is not opening the damn borders, and there has to be good reason. He has to know something that's telling him not to do it. Like something is preventing. I don't think he knows anything about the CP0 stuff in regards to the agent that's gone. I don't know if it's like he learned something else that's preventing from it. Like there's got to be something further to it. But honestly, we're gonna have to wait until these next chapters because now it's like we're entering like that end part of Wano where we're going to get information, the party, all that kind of stuff. Things are about to start picking up in terms of the pace of the story for things that we need to start knowing ASAP. But yeah, man, no, this one I definitely will tell you right now, 1050 I prefer way more than 1049. 1049 has the Luffy moments. I say from a moment standpoint, it is definitely better. But in terms of like from page 1 to the end, I think I had a far better enjoyment over here than I did last week. And again, little tiny things here and there and stuff. The Toko and Yasuie thing. Again, if we didn't have the VV cards, I think that would hit a lot more to us. But again, knowing the information beforehand, it does take away a little bit. But I don't think it erases anything in terms of what Yasui's character was, what he was supposed to represent for Wano, and not to mention being the father to Toko. Regardless of what their blood relation is, that's an Oyaji right there. And then the stuff right here where Yamato, I mean, our general. Like, General Luffy. Like, General Rishin. Like, it's, bro, it's so dope. I need it, man. Listen, Oda. If I get Yamato on the crew, I honestly will take back a lot of the things I said about this arc that I didn't like in terms of the lows. I would overlook it all if you give me what I want. So, the ball's in your court. But this stuff here, man, like, you gotta let me know down in the comments. Is Kaido and Big Mom out the pain? Like, you're in a magma pool. If they survive that, they are completely, like, they're not from this world. If they're able to survive something like this. But next week, we are going to get Momonosuke as Shogun and getting to see what his actual design is. I'm fine with this as long as it looks clean. I know he could look like an Odin regen. I know that's a very high possibility. But if we're going to wait that next week, I think Oda has an idea of what he wants it to look like. So that it's still Momonosuke, but it may have some traits there of his dad, but still be his own person. So I'm looking forward to it at the very least as we go into afterwards, you know, the actual conclusion of this arc. So, yeah, great stuff here. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below regarding the chapter. Let me know how you guys are feeling coming off the break and getting this right now. Do you feel Kaido and Big Mom have been actually killed? They're dead. Like, they're done. They're finished. They are out of here. They are donezo. Let me know how you feel about that. Let me know, what do you think the reason is that Momonosuke is keeping the borders shut? Is there something that we're not, or at least me, I'm not taking into account right now? Or is there something like you have to read between the lines to kind of get a gist of what exactly is the reason behind it? And let me know if you're excited to see Momonosuke finally getting the adult version, the version that was supposed to be him today, what he's supposed to look like if he didn't go into the future and all that. Let me know that down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel because you're new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of One Piece week in and week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell to Shandora so that everything goes on the channel. With that being said, I will catch you guys next week. I can't even English, man. I can't, because now I'm actually like, I feel the enjoyment back again when it comes to One Piece. I know last chapter was tough. This one, I definitely feel it way more now, man. But I'm excited for 1051. I can't wait to see the design afterwards from Momonosuke. Hopefully going into the party, getting the little tricklets of whatever information we get to learn afterwards. And then hopefully before we set sail, we get the Yamato joining. Like, something there to connect and just make it happen. I need it. I need it. So, Akazai and I are fine. Take that into account. They are fine for the moment. Momo does not need any more retainers. A free agent is on the market. The Straw Hats have a chance to sign someone on a Supermax deal. Someone that could be game-changing. That can add to a title. You can get your first championship ring. Not a Mickey Mouse ring, not a bubble ring. A ring earned off hard work. You've done so much. You finally have a chance to add someone to your roster who can get you over the finish line. Make it happen. Oda, you know what to do. Commodore last signing off. Thanks so much for watching. As always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy.